of the Mind podcasts are for mature audiences only. Some of the content may be disturbing to certain audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind presents Retribution, episode 33. I'm Mike, and I'll be your Dungeon Master for this evening. And our question from James D'Amato's Ultimate RPG Campfire Card Deck is, do you have any weaknesses that you have come to accept or embrace? What has made you accept or embrace them?
My name's Amanda, and I'm playing Mel Kelly. And Mel Kelly is perfect in every way, and she has no weaknesses. So I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Alex.
No, okay. Outside of that, Mel knows that she's not the most intelligent person in any room. Like, she's not stupid, but she's not, like, she doesn't quite think things all the way through, and she knows that, and she's definitely not book smart. So by accepting this about herself, she accepts that when other people kind of know what they're doing, she should just go along with it.
I'm Jeremy. I'm playing Elliot Brandybane. And this might come as a surprise to everybody, but Elliot Brandybane is not exactly a fucking people person. I know, it shocked him too. He used to really think he was a people person, and it was just other people's fault for pissing him off and being stupid. But he's lived long enough to realize that they can't help being stupid. They just are. And he just is forced to accept that people are not his favorite people. Horses he likes horses. They do good. Cows are tolerable. People just no. You have to deal with them sometimes. And so you just get it done as fast as you can. And he's also learned that they don't appreciate when you tell them they're stupid.
No,
and he thought it would help them to know that they're not doing right and that they could do better.
Them.
And apparently they get all butthurt and, you're a mean old man. And so he just says, all right, fine, just live in your squalor.
That's some very Elliot shit you just said.
Yeah.
Elliot's shortcoming is that people are assholes.
Mel is offended. I love Elliot. Will you marry me, Elliot?
Yes, I will. Again.
I am Bernal. I'm playing Olnok Vaga Johnson, and on the same vein as Elliot, this may come as a surprise to all of you, but he has a problem regulating his emotions.
No.
And especially rage. He's got some anger issues. But he's come to accept, in this particular time anyway, that can sometimes be beneficial and get him out of some scraps. His rage has gone off the handle a few times, and he's done a few decapitations and vivisectomies, I guess would be the proper word, but,
That's too scientific for what that was.
Yeah. That's what I would call it, because I don't know what else to call it when you split someone in half vertically.
Murder?
Yeah, but that's too simple.
I think it's called division.
That sounds... All right, I'll go division. We could do division.
What do they call it in the cooking shows where the cross-section?
He likes to smash cock his enemies.
I was thinking, we'll take a look at that cross-section on the sandwich.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, cross-section.
Spatchcock works.
Smash.
I didn't know that's what that meant.
I like the word
You take the
smash
spine out of a chicken and you make it flat instead of a round bird.
I do not do. No, we're not
I didn't know
gonna.
that.
Old Doc does not spatchcock
Makes
his
it
enemies.
cook a lot faster.
Makes sense.
Olnok didn't know what that word was, but now that it's been said, he does smash cock people. So...
He is the destroyer of the Johnsons, so it makes sense.
And then anyway.
So the rage has come through in a pinch, and it's kept him alive, and also some of his companions for the most part, except for that one time when people almost died, but nobody died yet. I don't think. I don't remember. Whatever.
We're all still here.
It's been a long day. Fuck you guys. All right. Anyway,
And there's that emotional display.
he's come to accept that the rage can sometimes be helpful. He does understand he still has to kind of get a handle on it when he's in regular company, because you can't just fly off the handle and start killing people all the time, even in the apocalypse, probably.
Not yet, anyway. We haven't devolved to that point.
We would recommend you didn't.
Yeah, I like my head attached.
Yeah.
I'm Downs. I'm playing James O'Brien, and as we've all discovered in the past, James has compulsory sticky fingers. So whenever he gets stressed or something, he tries to snatch something or acquire something tactically to get that little dopamine burst. Sometimes it's Elliot shirts, sometimes it's shiny objects. Most of the time it's knives. James has come to terms with that. It's definitely been the reason why he's had to bounce around so much. Because like he'll stay in one place just long enough to get comfortable, and then something will cause him to spiral, and then he'll steal something, not get caught because he's still on the run, but he'll have to leave. That's what causes him to bounce from place to place.
You're lucky that a lot of these police databases are shot because we're going through a lot of states you would have been in.
Right?
No comment. I plead the fifth.
I'm Kasey. I play Emery Lee. And I don't know that Emery's necessarily come to terms with this, but she's definitely recognized it in herself. But she has a hard time connecting with people, like on an actual personal level. She's pretty charismatic. She's a friendly person. She feels like she's got a pretty good attitude, but she does not have really close friends at all. And she has never really kept people. When she went to college, she lost a lot of friends from high school. When she left college, none of her college friends really stuck around. And she had just kind of landed at the Shamrock Sheep when all of this went down. So this group is honestly probably some of the closest friends she's had in a long time. And she still hasn't shared a ton about herself and like connected and told people things. So it's something she recognizes, and it still kind of fucking hurts that she does not have people around her yet that she's like emotionally, personally connected to.
Amoritar has come to acknowledge that he has a bit of a controlling side.
No,
Only a little one.
I don't think that's true at all.
All of his work companions say that he's the best ever.
That is true. They do say that.
There is
Suck
no
up.
more embossing say.
But he has used it to his advantage and has built quite the growth.
His coping skill is just make sure he is in control of everything.
He's
Just
a
embrace-
micromanager for sure.
Just embrace the OCD and go all out. Yeah.
That's anxiety. I must control the world. Oh, wait, I can.
All zombies must be left-handed.
What an odd.
I don't know.
Can that be canon now?
Sure. Let's go ahead and roll for recap.
All the zombies in the world are left.
What are we looking for?
Let's go low.
10.
We're doing okay then.
I rolled another 18. Take
Hey.
that.
14.
16.
8 takes it.
Oh, Elliot's gonna recap. We finally got left out of the Stanley Hotel after a excruciatingly long breakfast. Made our way out of the mountains, which has made Elliot quite sad to see his beloved mountains go away, and started out into the plains of Colorado, and we saw a group of cultists that were doing their feeding the hungry to draw people to their cause, and decided that there wasn't anything they could do about that. Continued on and saw a flying creature snatch up a child outside of, I think, Longmont, and apparently took them to the DIA airport. And we are in hot pursuit in attempt to retrieve Benny, I believe, and bring him back to his mother. And apparently the large demon horse statue out front of DIA is now hopefully gallivanting out in the Kansas plains because it is no longer out front.
Well, maybe it's happy now.
The horse is now running amok.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the last thing we did was roll perception checks.
Which were all terrible except for James.
James got his
I got
passive
above
16.
passive for the first time ever.
Nice.
What did you get?
I don't remember, but it was above passive. I was excited.
Awesome. So yes, James sees that. So I'm going to repaint the picture a little bit here, and then we'll go into what James sees. You are now to the west side of the Westin Hotel, a large, winged-shaped, vaguely W-ish shaped glass building. Very impressive, very large, completely obscures any view of DIA behind it, which feels counterintuitive because DIA was designed to be seen with its snowy capped roof.
And it's a big ass airport.
It is very big. But you saw, once you got to the west side of it, that the back half of the airport had clearly been a very bad place to be. There had been several crashes. You could tell there were several because there's helicopter and airplane bits. And a very large, very hot fire had broke loose, charring the back half of the building. As well as all the tarmac was black. There's no plants anywhere nearby. You see some melted stair tractors and things of that nature.
Very scorched earth.
Yes. And with your perception, you see that there is a decent-sized hole in the roof of the building. And you could tell that because it was blackened, you could see some white scratches left behind. Something has clearly been crawling out of this hole, removing the charcoal buildup.
I'll point that out to the group. I think the giant flying creepy thing lives in there.
All right, well, let's go save that kid.
Either that or it's some other eldritch horror. Let's go find out.
I'm going to give the broom to Jacob. Jacob, if things get dicey, fly away from here.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure those things were faster than the
They're
broom.
faster than the broom.
Yeah, but if they can pick up off the ground, at least you might be able to get away on a broom. You can't get away on the ground.
What if he just holds onto a horse real tight?
I'll try the
And it'll take
I'll
both
try
the
the
horse
horse
and the-
karate on the broom.
That's a lot.
Stay close to one of us. At all
Stay close to
times.
somebody who's at the back of the fight at all times.
So not me.
So Elliot.
So Elliot
Yeah,
or
stay
Emery.
close to Elliot.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe don't stay close to Emery in case she explodes.
I explode magically sometimes. Stay close to
Disco.
Elliot.
He
if
just
you
goes Mario
can.
Superstar.
If you can't find Elliot, you can stay close
Worst
to me.
case scenario, you could escape on the broom, probably.
Yeah. But for now, stay next to someone taller than you.
Yes, yeah, totally.
So
do
any
that.
of us.
Okay.
How old did the kid that got picked up look like? Jacob's age or younger?
Younger. We'll say like 5, 6.
I'm just trying to get an idea of how big this creature is. Like, would that have been large for it to pick up or average size?
You get the feeling it can't go a whole lot bigger.
Okay.
Jacob would be a challenge.
Okay. So it's not like ginormous. It's
Yeah,
just
it wasn't a dragon.
disturbingly
Still-
large.
Still the smallest of us, so.
Oh no, I agree with you. I'm just
She was gauging whether or not it could
you
pick
know
her
what?
up.
You could stay
yeah.
next to Jeff.
Actually, now that you
Because
mentioned
Jeff's
it,
gonna hang out at the back.
you were thinking the same thing, weren't you?
Yep. I was immediately like, oh, she's gauging sizes. Being the second tallest person in the group.
Or second shortest. Can
Second,
it
yeah.
pick me up?
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, Elliot's gonna grab his bow and say, "Come on, we gotta go."
I'm gonna grab my bow too. Come on, gang.
All right. You guys.
Search for
How
clues.
good did
All right.
how good of a view did we get of this creature that flew? Did we
Not
see-
great.
Not great. Okay, got it.
Not great at all.
I am not sure what the best way to get up the building is. I guess
one at a time.
go in. If the scaffolding inside is still up from all the construction, then maybe we can climb it. There's not really like. I guess there must be like access
There has to be access
stuff
stairs.
going up.
There's probably
We're gonna
still
have to
like
leave the
internal
horses down
stairs and
here.
stuff.
Yes. Well, at least it probably can't pick up the horses.
Yeah.
What if we leave the horses down there with Jeff?
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, can you hang on to the horse? Kind of
We
keep
could
track
leave-
of them for us.
Yeah.
Jeff, Jacob, and Charlie.
I don't think Jacob's willing to be left.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Either
would
way,
ra-
we got to
I-
go where
the
this kid's not
horses-
going to make it, so we got to.
I feel like he's
go.
of the size variety
Yeah.
that we should probably take him inside a building where he's not going to get
All right.
yeeted off the
I
ground.
would love to be confident in leaving Jacob down there, but the last time I told him to do something, he blatantly disregarded me. So at least if we know where he's at,
That's fair.
That's
it's
fine.
better
He can
than-
stay by me.
Just
Jacob
stick
can stay by me.
Stick by Elliot.
He was trying to do Hong Kong spooky.
And we'll start heading in.
All right. You go in through the doors nearby. We'll say you go in through the front entrance. It's not locked. They didn't think to do that. They didn't really care.
And if they were, the glass is already busted out, so we can just walk
Exactly.
through the door.
And so what you see when you come in is a pretty large area. You can see up to the roof. You can actually see the light coming through where the hole would be. You see very obviously there was a short spat of chaos within this building. There's luggage strewn about. There is, the rest. If I'm assuming, I've never been in this place. I'm assuming there's restaurants in there. You can see that they just
There
up
is.
and left.
Yeah.
There's the tables never got bust or anything like that. Right. Everybody just bounced pretty quickly. So it's safe. You would have a safe time assuming that some of the wrecks were pretty immediate. This being in one of the busiest international airports in the country.
Kind of also walk straight into where the security is.
So you could see where the TSA setup would have been. It's obviously vacated.
the,
Oh, good, we get to keep our shoes on.
permanent temporary TSA.
This is the shortest lines I've ever seen here.
Yeah.
We could get through in seconds.
Perfect.
We don't even have to take our shoes off.
I'm secure. I'm not secure. I'm secure. I'm not secure. I've always wanted to do that.
How are you guys going through the building? Just chit-chatting?
I guess.
Okay.
Sorry.
Probably not over. Like, we are looking for a way to get up into the nest. And because of how big this area is, when there's not people in here, probably like once we open the door, we hear that kind of echoing
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it probably
that's
echoes
fair.
like crazy in here.
sound. So I don't imagine we're being especially loud because you don't have to when a space is dead silent.
Can I get a fresh round of perception checks? I will roll for Jacob.
Oh.
Fucking Jacob rolled a nat 20.
I rolled in that one, so thank you, Jake.
Passive 9.
Elliot got 19.
I got another 16.
Passive 9.
Passive 10, technically.
I was busy like doing the whole secure not secure.
Do we have
Distracted
to
myself.
check our firearms?
So Jacob being with Elliot as he was instructed, the both of you hear at about the same time a cracking noise.
Like bones
Like-
cracking.
It wouldn't be unlike bones cracking.
Okay.
More
Sound-
stone?
Oh.
Like, did it sound wet?
No. Sounds very dry.
Oh, good.
It does come from above, but not nearly above enough to be the roof. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Cool.
I will roll Jacob. Jacob rolled a nat 1.
Wow.
Balancing it out.
Good job, Jacob.
All right, you're all over the map there, buddy. Jay,
16.
Elliot.
He did pretty good. 25.
Dang, that's low for you.
Yeah.
Knock.
Fucking 19.
Nice.
I'm ready this time.
Mel.
12.
Emery.
Also 12. Mel has better.
I'll
Dex.
give you an 11 then.
Okay,
for this
that's
program
fair.
to be happening. Fuck me, that dice is going in timeout.
You are not here no more.
Roll the middle ones.
That was one of them.
Unless it's for Jacob, and then for the love of God, do not roll the middle ones.
Elliot, you are first. You see above the baggage claim area, which you can clearly see from where you're standing. One of the sculptures that is fairly unique to DIA is they have a piece of Samsonite luggage up high with a gargoyle coming out of it.
Of course they do.
This is a real thing, and that gargoyle is moving. It is breaking loose. It is cracking its way loose. Its eyes are starting to glow a deep red, and it looks at you. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Elliot really doesn't believe that an arrow is going to have much effect on a stone creature.
That's a valid assumption.
So he's going to take a gamble because he has a potion of magic weapon. He is going to crack this
Scroll of magic.
potion of magic weapon.
Okay.
And he is going to crack this potion of magic weapon and apply it to his bow.
We do have, it is a scroll.
It's a scroll.
But you can still cast it, I think. So you can cast magic.
Oh.
I have it written down on mine as a
Oh.
scroll.
Okay.
Yeah, I guarantee you. I edited that episode a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Sorry, I wrote it down incorrectly. I wrote
okay.
it down as a potion.
It is fun as a potion. I like the
I like the
concept.
visual of
Yeah.
like dipping your arrows in it.
No, not
Like
that. I wanted to
something
apply it to
flavor.
the bow.
Gotcha. But you can absolutely read the scroll of magic weapon.
Okay.
And absolute. So, to everybody else, Elliot looks up, pulls a scroll out of his pocket, and starts reading some just fucking nonsense. That would be an action to do that.
Yes.
Do you have any bonus action you would like to do? Or movement?
I'll cast Hunter's Mark on it as well. That's a bonus action.
Perfect.
And then I just want to make sure I'm clear of the door for everybody else to come by me.
Yeah, you guys, I'm assuming you guys have well moved in before this happened. I've got you guys pretty much in the middle of.
Okay, that's what I got.
Yeah,
Perfect.
We're jumping in and out of the security line, so we wouldn't move past it at that point.
Olnak, Elliot has started saying absolute nonsense.
How far away from me is Thing?
I'm going to say it's probably like 50, 60 feet.
Okay.
And
so
it's
that's-
up 12. Oops. 12 feet up.
That one's gone forever.
Hoping I can get it. I'm going to move towards it a little bit to give my range get a little closer.
Define a little bit.
Let's say 20 feet.
Okay.
And then we're going to double extra attack it with my dwarven thrower, or my thrower.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, shit. Okay, so a 19 plus 9,
Hits.
a 13 plus 9.
Hits.
Okay.
It's +9 when you're not raging.
You haven't raged. It is not a +9 when you're
So
not
it would
raging.
only be a plus +7.
No, his dwarven thrower is a +3.
+3. You haven't
There's a
raged.
+3 weapon. No, he doesn't get it. He doesn't. His rage doesn't up his attack.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It increases his
Advantage on strength checks.
attack modifier.
He's got a +3. He's proficient
So
for
what's
another
this modifier
+3.
then?
That's 6. It's a +3 weapon. That's +9.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with raging.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So I forgot to do that,
Cool.
but I will bonus action rage after I attack.
Okay.
Yeah,
You don't.
so
You definitely get a bonus to damage, right?
Yeah,
So
bonus
you don't
to
get
damage.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be the
So it'll
smaller
be
one.
the smaller,
+6.
plus 6.
Yep.
Okay, so 2d8.
8 plus 6, 14.
14. Okay.
That's the first one.
Yep.
15. 8 plus 9.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
Fucking, I'm bad at math.
That's a
17.
Cool. It eats those. It doesn't love them.
And then I will bonus action rage.
Okay. You are now angry.
Because I'm mad that it didn't hurt it like I wanted it to.
James, Olnak just threw his hammer at a statue that appears to be moving.
All right, well, Bo ain't gonna do shit, so I'm going to fire a firebolt at it, I guess. See if that does,
Okay.
I've never killed stone before. This is new. That is a 14 to hit.
Misses.
Is there anything... you said like the baggage claim was in this area, right? Am I close enough to get to one of those turnstiles, not turnstiles, the conveyor belts or something like that, to hide behind?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
can.
I would like to do that and bonus action hide.
Okay, roll your stealth.
My second damage was wrong. It wasn't +8, it was +6. Sorry. So it's 9 + 6, 15.
I got a 29 for stealth. I got a natural 20.
You freaking disappear from the face of the earth.
Yep.
All right, so Olnok throws his hammer twice. You shoot some fire into the air and then vanish. And Mel, James is gone?
Probably.
Hello?
James?
Mel sees the statue and goes, well, let's see if this works, and then goes up and attacks it with her short sword.
It's
It's
50.
Yeah.
It's 50 and it's up a bit.
yeah, it's up like 12 feet in the air.
Oh,
So you do not do that.
I do not do that. Mel thinks about doing that and then decides that's implausible. So what Mel does
Mel
instead
imagines it vividly in her head.
and goes, no, that's not gonna work.
Realizing this isn't the Matrix.
Mel, well, she's wrong, actually. Mel instead opts to pull out her short bow, I guess, and try to hit it. Maybe
Okay.
it'll work? I don't know. Sounds weird.
You can absolutely try.
That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit
That hits.
for 4 points of damage.
All right. You see your arrow fly true and tink off of it. It does some damage, but not what you would anticipate.
All right, well, she'll do it again, because why not? That's going to be a 22 to hit
Bill nails it. Yep.
for 7 points of... maybe 7 points of damage.
Same thing. It hits true. You do a good shot. You're shooting the shit out of it. You're hitting right where the kill spot should be. But your arrows are shattering off of its carapace, leaving small divots behind. You are doing something to it.
Okay.
Emery.
Great. I am going to move a little ways. More, not so much hiding as just like cover a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Cool. That brings your AC from what to what? From 14 to...
From 11 to 14.
Oh, I just have you set at the Mage Armored.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. We'll say you stepped into like the metal detector thingy to provide you some...
Cool.
With a horrible screech, the gargoyle finishes, breaking itself loose from its Samsonite-ish enclosure. And it does not see James. It knows that the big guy did some serious ouches upon it.
And is also yelling loudly at him.
Yes.
In anger.
Yes. So it is going to leap at you. And
All like raged, right?
I
it did rage. A 21 to hit
That does.
does an amount of damage equal to 4 halved to 2.
So I'm at, what are my hit points?
57 of
So
59.
59, 57. I'm gonna use my calculator.
And now that it has landed upon you, 18 plus, I'm assuming hits
Yeah, it
slightly
does.
better than the last one.
It does.
It bites down on you, dealing you 8 points of biting damage, halved to 4.
Why does everything frickin' bite me?
Because you hit hard.
Does he have to roll a con save for gargoyle length?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a gargoyle werewolf now?
No, you just have rock hard abs.
With that from a supply closet not terrible far away, you start hearing some serious banging noise. And then from behind everybody, you hear a very, very similar cracking, screeching sound as a second gargoyle breaks itself out of the other Samsonite case over the other baggage claim area.
Good.
Sweet.
Awesome.
This one looks a little more slender. It's got a little bit more of a beakish type mouth,
Ah, it's
whereas the other one's
Brooklyn.
got a little bit more of like a puggish face. And this one hops out of its Samsonite-ish case and starts moving in your direction.
Is it chittering like that?
Very more, almost like a strangled bird screech. I can't make that
Like
sound.
the way that things like snap their beaks. Have you seen the
Like the shoe
bill?
bill?
The shoe bill,
That is
yeah.
a terrifying noise. That basically sounds like a machine gun going off.
Yeah.
Jacob takes the dodge action near Elliot, and
Good boy.
Elliot, it's your turn.
Okay, the first one that we've been putting damage on, that's going to be my first target.
Perfect.
I'm guessing this is not undead nor a beast, so I'm sure
Correct.
I don't get 15 to hit.
Just hits.
That'll be 17 points of magical piercing damage.
Beautiful. That hurts.
Still up.
Yes.
Someone take a second shot
It
at
looks
it.
pretty fucked up, but it's up.
Are you adding your hunter's mark damage?
I missed with the second shot.
Missed with the second shot. All right. Movement. Anything else? Bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. Olmok. There is one super fucked up goblin, gargoyle on you.
Yeah, he's
and-
on me,
Yeah,
right?
on you. Basically just-
So, question, because it's a thrower, but it's also just a hammer. Can I just swing at it?
Yeah.
Is it the same modifiers, or would that change?
You have the card. I don't know.
That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like it is.
Yeah, it'll be the same.
So go for it.
You just don't have the distance.
Okay. So we're in a rage,
Yar.
and I'm going to go ahead and extra attack it again. Well, one misses because that's a 10
Yes.
even with the +9.
That does
But the
miss.
other one hits because it's 16 +9.
That does hit.
So let's
Go ahead and scribe.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I don't even got to roll?
No.
It's 2d8. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I am going to swing at its stone head, and even though it's a hammer, I'm gonna just try to whack its face, like its head off. And apparently, it works.
Yeah.
And I go, yes, blood decapitation, sweet.
If nothing else, it's because it's a statue that it works.
Still works.
Crack the head off.
Splinters.
It bursts into powder, concrete powder. And the body stops trying to hurt you.
Polnock's gonna go around with a fucking big ass hammer, just golf swinging people's heads off.
Really?
Four.
It's gonna be so distressing when that's a flesh and blood thing.
Yeah, the sound and
That
the
crunchy,
visuals,
squelchy sound. Ugh.
James, you are hidden.
Yay! And you said there was another one that was coming out.
Yes, opposite side of the terminal from you.
Assuming I'm still hidden, I would like to shoot at that one.
You are still hidden from that one.
Cool, so I get advantage then.
Yar.
No sneak attack though,
What-
because this isn't a range.
What is the range?
What kind of advantage you get? Oh, it's a spell.
Firebolt's 120 feet.
Okay. It's right at the edge of what you can hit, but you can.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, this is an entire airport terminal.
Fair. Yeah. Glad I had advantage. That is a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. That's 2d4 is coming at you. For a whopping 15 points of fire damage.
That hits it. It doesn't love it.
Cool. I would like to move to the opposite side of the baggage claim and rehide if I can, please.
2d10s.
Okay. You
Like-
said D4s.
You did say
Did I
D4s.
really?
Yeah.
You did.
I'm sorry. I meant to say
Amanda's watching
2d8.
me puzzle this out.
I could
2d10s.
see
Jesus
your,
Christ.
your
How did
wheels
that happen?
turning.
You must have a serious modifier to damage.
2d4s? Are you kidding me?
What is 2d4s and you did 15 points of damage? That
I don't
doesn't
even know what I was looking at to get that
2d4
number.
plus 12.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway.
When you say the
2d10.
opposite side of the baggage claim, like from here to here,
Yeah, so that I'm no longer. Just do a loop if I could.
perfect. And rehide?
Yeah. That is a 19.
Okay. Mel.
So, seeing that the arrows, though I hit it, weren't working very effectively on the last one,
Mhm.
I'm going to bonus action, stow my short bow,
Okay.
and then I'm going to dash to the number 2, the one on that's 120 feet away. Dashing will get me 90 feet.
Okay.
So then I'm going to hold my action. If it comes up to me, I'm going to punch it.
Okay. Yeah, you don't bonus action stash. You stash as part of your movement because you didn't draw your sword.
I had my short bow on, though.
Right.
Normally, if you switch weapons, don't you have to drop it?
If you want to drop and draw.
Okay.
If all you're doing is stowing, you could stow as part of your movement.
Okay, then I'm going to stow and still hold my action.
Your action is dashing, unless you get the bonus action dash like a roll.
Oh, right. Okay, fine.
But you can absolutely dash up to
You
near
can key
it.
point dash as bonus action. If you
Yes,
spend a
step
key
of the
point,
wind, I think.
you get step of the wind and you can dash.
I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let's think that could be done.
I'm going to do that thing.
Perfect.
Yes, you just missed the key element to that
The
sentence.
point is, yes. So I'm burning a key point and
Okay.
I'm dashing, and then I'm going to hold my action so that if it comes up within reach, I'm going to punch it.
Perfect.
And
That
it's,
won't tickle.
that sounds like a terrible idea. My fists are magical.
Yar.
That just means you're not going to bust all of your fingers when you actually punch it.
Yeah.
You are about, I'd say, because you were closer, you're about 15 feet from it now, after 90 feet movement.
I figured it could probably break the distance.
Yeah. Just to keep that picture fresh. Emery, you see a fireball bolt come from nowhere, and then Mel goes running at the gargoyle.
Cool. I'm gonna move forward out of my cover just a little bit. Not quite. I don't want to stand next to Elliot and Jacob.
Okay.
I want to keep us a little
Spread.
spread out, but not too spread out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast a chaos bolt at this thing. My range is 120 feet.
Okay. Yeah, it's within range.
That was the wrong dice to trust. Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
So, bolt of magic goes near the goblin. Gargoyle.
Gargoyle
Why I
goblin.
keep saying goblin?
Gargoblin.
Because you check my notes for tomorrow.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. All right. From the supply closet, you now hear the splintering of wood, and something very strange steps out of the supply closet.
A janitor.
No, that would be much more happy for you if that were the thing. Instead, out steps a 10-foot tall statue of Anubis.
What in the fuck is that?
Is,
Yeah, that's there too.
we
Yep.
have one of those?
Yep.
There's a lot of weird shit in DIA.
On display in DIA from 2010 to 2011, when the King Tutankhamun display was
Oh, I
in
forgot about
Denver, there is a large statue of Anubis that went missing after the event ended. Apparently missing was in the supply closet.
I didn't think to check that.
That,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
custodians
that-
have been
honestly,
opening it.
that tracks.
It is out of reach of anybody, but it does start very heavily stomping in your direction, cracking the floor as it walks. The floor is a pretty, terrazzo granite-ish
What?
material. Well, it still is. It's just not quite as pretty where it is. With that, much to Mel's expectation, Gargoyle the sequel closes the distance. Surprisingly agile for a hunk of stone. triggering your held action of Punch It.
21.
Hits.
That is going to be 8 points of magical punching damage.
It magically dislikes this.
I magically dislike it too. My knuckles
Skids
hurt.
your knuckles a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
tickle.
accidentally punched a tree this week, and it does not
You're
feel
supposed to
good.
lick those, not punch them.
It's
Hey,
probably-
I said accidentally.
I don't know if it's
I gave it a
granite or
good lick.
sandstone, but it's abrasive. I know
Give
that.
Yes. Yeah, you just punched basically concrete.
Aww.
Which
I
hurts.
don't know if you've ever punched a sidewalk, but it
It
doesn't
kind of
tickle.
starts with a hee-ow.
Ooh, that hurt more than I expected.
It seems offended that you would punch it.
How dare you do that to me?
There.
16 plus 4 to hit.
Ouch. Yeah, that hits.
Mel's about to get yeeted across the fucking
It
room.
reaches out with its clawed hand, slashes across your chest area, dealing
I don't know why. I thought you were about to slap her in the face.
5 points of
Just fucking.
No, it doesn't because
slashing damage.
it doesn't. I have a windfall.
What?
Yep.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah,
I
you
have
got
a
the thing
rifle.
from before.
Right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Dodgy McDodgy dodge.
Yes.
You do a really artful back bend.
Yes,
by the way.
it aims for my chest, and I do the Matrix back bend and dive out of it.
Fully frustrated now that you would bite, or you didn't bite it. You would punch and then dodge. It
How
would
dare.
like to bite you in response with its peaky face.
I bite back.
And it almost assuredly misses with a 9.
Yes, it does.
Jacob continues the dodge action, and it's Elliot's turn.
Shut up, boy.
So, to paint the picture here, all the action has been moving east-west. Statue came from the north, marching towards you guys. I have mentally got Emery kind of northish up towards TSA. Elliot, I had you back kind of southish towards the main entrance. Is that accurate to everybody's picture?
Yeah. I moved a little bit back, but not all the way. So,
Right. You're nowhere near the thing.
yeah.
You're just the nearest. the
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
And I've got Mel and James pretty much running up the middle as well as Olak. Been running center field, if you will.
Elliot's gonna see that Mel's got the gargoyle engaged.
Congrats.
And he really is spooked about that great big sumbitch coming. So he's going to bonus action move his hunter's mark over to this. You've got him labeled as Anubis.
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to bonus action move his hunter's mark over to Anubis, and then he is going to reach into his pack, grab 2 arrows at a time. He's going to release both of them at Anubis. $13 on the first one.
That misses.
Misses. All right. 25 on the second shot.
That hits.
He will take 8 plus 6. He'll take
That's 14.
14 points of magical piercing damage.
All right, he takes it. Does not care for that. You do see that it looks directly at you as if assessing.
Got it. He's still quite a long ways
Yes,
away.
you are quite a long ways away.
And if I remember correctly, I should be pretty much just inside the doors,
Mhm.
so I should be able to back backwards if need be.
Yeah, you're safe, but it definitely
Yeah. And I'm
acknowledged you.
gonna kind of look down at Jacob and say, if that thing starts to get close, we're gonna back out of here.
Okay.
All right, bud. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Olak.
What is closest to me? Am I closer to Anubis or am I closer to Gargoyle? 2, the sequel.
Honestly, it's probably Gargoyle too, but not like by a significant margin.
Can I get within 60 feet of Anubis to attack him twice?
Yes.
I want to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to double attack, but I'm also going to use my Greater Weapon Master.
Okay. Read
different
that out for the
modifier.
audience.
So my Greater Weapon Master gives me a +4 on the attack, but then a 2d8 plus 18. for damage if I hit.
So
takes
+4 in addition to your +9 already?
No. He
Oh.
takes -5 to his
Yeah,
attack.
so it's a
for a
+4
+10
total.
to damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was the wrong move. So I'm sure both of those miss with the 14
Miss.
and a 12.
Mrs. Moore.
So I just run into battle and go, just bounce it at its feet and go, shit!
The cool thing is, this is the first time that you've seen your hammer go flying through the air and come back to you having not bounced.
Okay,
Off
didn't
of
hit
something.
anything?
It probably just orbited the
bonk.
thing and then just came right back.
Almost as if, like by a magnetic pole, it comes straight back to you
Okay.
without having made contact.
So it didn't bounce like off the wall or anything, just
No.
came right back.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to test some
You
shit
have
out.
the force. James. Olmok has the force. Anubis is coming towards you, and a gargoyle is trying to eat Mel.
What the?
Choices.
I'd like to take confusing scenes for 500, please. Assuming I'm still hidden on the other side with a 19 for that stealth.
Yeah.
Is Anubis within 120 feet of me?
Yeah.
Cool. I would like to firebolt Anubis. if
Okay.
good.
You sure can try.
I don't get. That is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Do the math right?
I don't know.
I did do them.
It still misses then.
Yep. All right. In that case,
It sees you.
yeah, I would like to hide with some different emotional baggage if I could.
Okay, let's see how well you do.
Not great. 17. I'm
Okay.
getting
Not
worse.
great.
You are. Each one has been lower than the one before.
Yeah, this pile of luggage is not as it's a lot more shallow than I was expecting it to be.
Mel, a gargoyle's trying to eat you.
I'm gonna try to punch it.
Okie dokie.
I'm absolutely positive one misses.
Okay,
13.
misses.
Okay.
Come on, Mel, you've punched gods before.
Not helping. It
Anything
really
else you would
hurt.
like to do?
Not particularly.
Okie dokie. Emery, Mel is a gargoyle trying to eat her. Olmok has the force, and Anubis is marching.
Yes. These are all things that have happened. I'm going to use a couple sorcery points to quicken a spell and cast True Strike on Anubis,
Okay,
which gives me advantage on my next attack against it.
okay.
That is 2 sorcery points. Okay, cool. Sorry, just making sure I got my numbers right.
Yep.
And I'm gonna cast another Chaos Bolt at it.
Okay,
True Strike's the cantrip,
okay.
just for reference.
Thank you.
This is a legal move.
I feel like that's the only way to make True Strike work.
Jesus. 17?
On Anubis,
Yes.
just hits.
Okay. This is force damage, and it does 7.
All right.
Ooh, Emery's got the force now too.
I do.
Force push!
It takes some damage.
I don't think I've ever heard a
Let
Jedi
me-
yell force push before.
We're good.
Before we get to the next person, I would like my hit points back, please. I did not get hit.
I also didn't get hit for the record,
Okay.
but
I wonder who those were supposed to go to.
Well, I figured on mine you'd probably already subtracted when I declined the hit.
Oh, that's what it is. Yes, that's.
I don't
exactly
know what
it is.
happened to Emery.
mine appeared when you added damage to Olmok.
What is happening?
But I was just going to leave it because I know what my hit points are at, so.
So you should be.
53 is where I'm at. We're good on mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at full.
Everybody else's healths look correct?
Yes.
You can make Elliot's more if you want,
Bring them up a little bit.
but you don't have to. He didn't earn it.
Probably will decline that invitation, but I appreciate the offer.
Just don't notice James and we're fine.
Yeah. All right. Anubis's turn. It is perplexed by what Emery just did to it. Emery is also the closest thing to it.
Oh, I should have fucking moved. Oh well. I was celebrating hitting it.
Yeah, fair.
Did you blow up?
No, I didn't.
It is going to dash at you.
Oh, good.
crap.
Ooh.
Great.
Because if there's one thing that's terrifying, it's a walking statue. It's a running statue.
Yeah, no shit.
And it's able to
That'd
get
be
within, I'll say it's within 10 feet of you.
Awesome. Super cool.
And that's its turn. It's a scary turn.
Yeah.
Probably leaving like gigantic gouge marks in the ground.
Yeah, it's straight up just crumbling the floor under its feet.
Bits
now.
and pieces of it go flying out from underneath its feet.
Yes.
Life.
And Gargoyle, the sequel, is still not a fan of how its last round went. So it's going to strike back out with its clawed hand at Mel.
Bob and weave. Bob
And
and
miss. It's a nat one. And getting genuinely frustrated at this point, it is going to try to
Three
bite.
misses.
That's fair. I would be
Fucking,
frustrated.
I still don't think 12, so
No,
I think
that
it still
misses.
misses.
We.
Mel is very agile. I don't know what that sound effect means.
Yeah, me either.
She graduated from Bob and Weave University. Weave.
Weave. Gotcha.
I was just hearing we.
Same. I was very confused.
I guess that's the sound of a gargoyle. No longer a scary screech, it's wee.
That's the sound a gargoyle makes when it misses.
The terrifying sound in
It's
the
the
dark.
rare sound of a gargoyle crying.
Oh,
Elliot, it is your turn.
He's gonna go wee wee all the way
He's
home.
going to continue his attack on Anubis.
That
they're
makes
fair
sense.
little gargoyles. Maybe we could be friends.
I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get this stonewalled.
Do we have a statue?
An 18 plus 9 and a 16 plus 9. Both of these are going to hit. Oh my god. That was max damage on his second shot. So his first
Oh,
shot was 13 magic on his first attack.
Okay.
His second attack was absolute max damage. God, I wish he would have nat 20'd it. But, let's see here. 20 points of magical damage on the
Damn.
second attack.
Nice.
So your arrows go flying, and you actually manage to blast a couple of chunks off of Anubis's dog ears. Like, he doesn't have them anymore. He's a
So it's
nudish now.
it's looking for weak points and cracks in the statue, and that's what he's aiming for, those points.
Beautiful. Oldok, you're confident Anubish can't hear anymore.
Sweet. I'm still. He's closest to me, right?
Yeah. He's much closer now.
Okay. I'm going to regular extra attack him with the same weapon. So I have a +9 to my modifier again.
Okay.
Bollocks! All right.
Thank you
So
for
a
ending
9
it.
plus 3, I'm sure, doesn't hit.
Correct.
And then a 9 plus 6 also doesn't hit. Because it's 17
Correct.
now? Fucking ball sacks.
All right. James.
So I just jump in frustration.
Yeah. Olnok is throwing his hammer around.
And it
Elliot
comes
is
right
doing
back to
some
my hand and I'm mad
serious
about
I duck
damage.
because it is alarmingly close to
Is
me.
that a hammer or a yo-yo?
I don't know!
That thing doesn't obey the laws of physics at all. I would like to attempt to firebolt the Anubis.
Okay.
Was
You're
I
hitting.
6? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Figured I'd check since I'm getting worse at that. Anyway, here we go. That's a cock. That's worse. That's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Cool. 2d10. That's 9 fire damage. Wee.
That's disappointing for 2d10s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I'm not puzzling over the math on it.
Hide movement. What else do you want to do?
Yeah, I would like to just
could not
rinse and
figure it
repeat,
out.
just hide in some other people's luggage.
Okay. In the luggage now. Okay.
Just in somebody's
He's just
carry-on.
crawling into a suitcase.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide in this suitcase. That's a 27.
Yeah, you did it.
It
You're
was
gone.
a big suitcase.
Ninja vanish.
I'm hiding in like so much cello case or something.
Mel, this sad wheat gargoyle is trying desperately to do you harm. You hear some very scary, very fast thudding with a little bit of a yelp, I'm sure, from Emery.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it'd be more like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah. Frightened noises.
So in place of what would normally be movement, Mel drops her punch posture for a minute and goes, "Oh," and then she tries to hit it.
Okay.
Oh, I feel sad. Moment's over.
She hits it with 1 for 17 plus 6.
Yep.
The other one, I'm confident misses for 10.
Yeah.
That was the sympathy punch.
Yeah. Wow. For 4 points of damage.
Nailed it.
Boom.
Okay.
And then I will burn a key point and take the dodge action as
Okay.
my bonus action.
Perfect. Emery, Anubish is getting quite close.
Great.
He appears to be.
I hadn't fully decided. I knew my turn was next, and I hadn't fully decided. I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on myself
Okay.
for acid damage.
There you go.
Cool.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
I don't explode.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay!
We don't get a potted plant with dragon breath. You would just turn into a potted plant of snapdragon.
Yeah, just spitting. And then I'm going to blast acid at this thing. It needs to make a dex save.
Dice.
It makes it. 18 plus.
How dare.
It moved freakishly dexterously.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, how dexterous could it be?
It does still take half damage, so total roll was 14. It would take 7.
It does do that. It takes 7.
I'm gonna back the hell away. Full 30-foot movement.
Okay. That would mean that the new closest would be Ulnok. Bum, ba-da-bum.
Unless it chases the person who's running away from it.
Right.
But
And you did just vomit on it.
I did do that. I
Yeah,
did
you just
spit nasty green
exorcist
goo at
all
it.
over it.
So it is going to move 30 feet in your direction.
There's still
Can I taunt it?
Sure.
Can that be a free action?
Yeah, you can free action yell at it all you want.
Bring it on, you dog-faced bitch!
It looks at you and keeps marching in Emery's direction.
You are an asshole.
Emery, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, good. Good. This is not the character I play that's good at these. I'm gonna use my inspiration and reroll that.
Shit.
It's worse.
On.
Oh no.
Boo.
It's a 2.
Ah.
Oh
All right.
Not
The
great.
other one was a 6. So I had to use the inspiration.
Ah.
Dope.
Hang on. I think I have a sorcery point thing that I can do to.
Make this suck less.
Yeah.
Before you spend anything, you have to beat a DC 17.
Okay, so one of them I can bend luck. That doesn't help enough. The other one is Tides of Chaos. I can gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Before I regain use of this feature, you can have me roll on the wild surge table after I cast a spell.
You
Fair warning.
failed? Okay.
You can have me cast on it before I regain use of the feature.
It's the surge.
Oh,
chaos.
that's what it does. Gotcha. Okay.
You basically force the wild magic surge.
What are you doing back there?
Oh,
You good?
a lot of shit just fell. I think I'm okay.
I'm basically giving myself advantage on this roll again.
Okay, well then absolutely roll on the wild magic surge table. We're using the
I
one.
got a 17.
Nice.
Okay.
A nat 17, which is good because my wisdom's +0.
That is good.
I will roll on that table.
So from here forward, we're actually going to be using the variant wild magic table from the Game Master's Book of Astonishing Random Tables by Ben Egloff.
Is it?
I do not explode, but it is now a 50-50 chance.
Okay,
Oh no.
We're getting close.
getting close.
I
Close.
squeak by on that wisdom save.
You do barely squeak by pulling everything you can muster. And that's its turn.
You're up to 10?
I'm up to 10.
Jesus.
Wow. That's never happened before.
So, fair warning, I decided that instead of like when we have a couple days of travel where I don't cast spells, I thought it's not interesting if it wipes down to 0 every
Okay.
time. So I've just been decreasing 1.
Oh, gotcha.
So I only decreased 2 for the 2 days we spent traveling.
Okay.
So I started this battle at 5.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. No,
So
Adds up a lot. I was like, I don't think
feel
you've done that
I feel
much.
like that it's too easy if it just goes away every
Yeah.
time you have a couple days of travel because
somebody
then it
who hasn't
doesn't
been
build
trained
up
in it.
enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't know.
I like
I
that
roll.
I like the chaos.
I roll enough nat ones
I
on
think
my
it's funny.
sorcerer. It kind of
I
pans out normally.
Don't. I'm up to 10.
Not for the wild magic, you don't.
When you do
Not
wild
for
magic,
wild
though,
magic.
you make some memorable
Yeah.
moments with wild magic, though.
I don't know. If it makes me go off too often, let me know and we can go back. But
Okay. Mel, with disadvantage because you took the dodge action,
Yes.
I rolled a 15 and a 12, but that's +4, so that'd be a 16 as my lowest.
They
12 plus 4, 16.
the only one hits. I have a DC 17.
Okay. So
Nice.
no, that doesn't hit. That was with disadvantage on one attack. Disadvantage on the second attack also misses. So again, the gargoyle does things near you.
Weave and bob, weave and bob.
The gargoyle at this point has decided you are impossible to hit,
He's giving up.
and it is going to
You're not fun anymore.
leap and fly away from you,
I forgot that they have fucking
granting
wings.
you an attack of opportunity if you would like to take it.
I absolutely would. Ooh, that is a 19 plus some stuff.
19 plus some stuff.
Swing up.
Hits.
Aim for the
Ooh,
undercarriage.
for max damage, which is going to be 9 points.
Nice. All right. 9 points of punch it with your magic fist damage
Yep.
occurs, and I figured out why I'm reducing your health.
Okay.
So I know what not to do now.
Okay. Thank you. Please don't do that.
And it flies 60 feet, landing it near Emery.
oh, good.
Wait. Hang on.
They've honed in on Emery. That's
Hey,
great.
Get back here when I'm punching you.
You smack it as it flies past, and it lands right behind Emery. And it's Elliot's turn.
Sorry.
Well, Jacob dodges again. Now it's Emery's turn. Elliot's turn. The other E, Elliot. Anubish is moving.
He's going to continue his attack on Anubis,
Okay.
just like he's been doing. If he rolled like he did the last time, he'd like to sharpshooter, but he's not going to sharpshooter. That was good. One of those probably hits. Yeah, dirty 20.
Yep.
And that's going to be for 6, 7. It's going to be for 13 points of magical piercing damage.
He takes it.
All right. The other one missed.
Okay. It's starting to not look great. You're developing quite a bit of cracking on its carapace, for want of a better descriptor. Its chiseled exterior. Old knock.
That was almost as good as the stonewalling.
I enjoyed that one.
All right. Can I
took
put
me a
myself
second,
in
but I
between
liked it.
Anubis and Emery?
Yes.
I would like to do that,
Okay.
and then I'm
You are
going.
absolutely in melee with it to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is fine, because it doesn't hurt my thrower. I can still swing it as a hammer, and it has the same things. So
Perfect.
we're gonna go ahead and double attack it with the regular hammer stat
Okay.
twice.
Go for it.
17 plus 9.
Hits. You hit it. Woo.
That one didn't. That's a 9 plus 3.
That did it.
So the first one. Ooh, that's not bad. So 13 plus 8.
21.
Gorilla smash with hammer.
21 damage to Anubis. You missed with the second one because you haven't intentionally hit stone with this before.
Yeah.
And it shocks your hand.
Oh, God.
King. Ha, ha.
That's got a tingly feeling.
James. Olmok finally hit the guy.
Yay!
And he was startled by it.
It's a real loud tank.
The cello case would like to rinse and repeat.
Firebolt. Hey.
From the jelly. Right back in.
You're just hiding in a suitcase.
I've been doing that just to generate advantage.
I mean, it makes sense. It just sounds ridiculous. I crawled into a suitcase.
That is a natural 20.
That hits. That'll surprise you.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
hits.
weird.
I'm assuming Anubis.
Yes, sorry. Should have specified who I was hitting.
And that's good.
For 28 points of fire damage.
All right. Anubis is starting to look pretty rough.
Fuck you, Anubis.
Get shit on.
Action was...
That was it.
I mean, sorry, bonus action. Sorry.
No more of those.
You did that one.
Yeah. So I couldn't remember if the cape was a bonus action or not.
Shit. I don't
Oh.
Doesn't? Oh.
Cape of the Mountebank.
Just flash point you out of there.
I think it was an action, but I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, I had to read like the
Yeah,
the
it's
entire
an
paragraph.
action.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. So I will move to a different.
Okay.
Just rolls from one suitcase to another.
He rolls, shoots, rolls into a new one.
You just hear the zipper.
Yeah, that's all you guys hear. Is just
What the hell is happening over there?
it's a 19.
Yep. All right. Mel, you are standing all alone. Emery looks quite scared.
Can I get to Gargoyle 2 from where I'm at in a normal 45 feet of movement?
Negative. It flew 60.
Okay, then I'm going to dash over to Gargoyle 2.
Okay.
And bonus action, give it a single punch.
Okay.
You know, actually, we're not doing all that bad. I think Olmoc's the only one who's taking damage.
And I'm supposed to.
Yeah. So weirdly enough, it's working.
Yeah, working out.
18?
Hits.
4 points of damage.
4? Okay.
4.
4 magic hand damage.
Yep.
Pretty much covers all your bases.
Yep.
Emery! Anubis is quite close. The gargoyle is quite closer.
And suddenly Olmok is right in front of me.
Yes.
And Mel's right next to you.
Yeah.
The last round, a lot of things came at you.
I'm going to move so I am back to back with Olmok.
Okay.
Because the Anubis was on one side of me, the gargoyle's on the other. So I'm now facing the gargoyle.
Okay.
And I am going to breathe acid at it.
Okay.
This is very
It needs
cinematic.
to make a dex save.
Okay.
It's a 15-foot cone. I'm making sure Mel's not in it.
Thank you.
Okay. She appreciates that greatly.
I don't like it when people throw up on me. It's kind of a phobia.
It fails.
I feel like it'd be weirder
It
if you
takes
liked
14
being thrown
acid
up on.
damage.
Go ahead and describe that.
Nice.
Fair.
So I turn and I'm back to back with Olmok, and this just like wave of green acid goo flies out at this thing, and it melts into a stone-colored puddle on the floor.
Nice.
That sounds so sloppy.
Mel looks at you.
disintegrates.
Do you need a breath mint?
Maybe later.
That acid reflux is a bitch, man.
God. Immediately after this, you're gonna have to brush your teeth.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have Tums.
All right.
Guys, I found that acid. It'll really help. You hear from the suitcase.
Where the hell is he?
Oof.
Doesn't
I
matter.
can't see. 100%.
He always shows up after the fight. It's fine.
Olnok, does a 21 hit?
Yeah,
Jesus
it
Christ.
sure does.
I need you to take 14 damage, halved to 7.
Okay.
And... Ooh, that might not. 13 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. So, now that Anubis is coming within striking distance, it just hammer fists you right over the dome piece. And it comes in for a swipe across, but you ducked from the first impact. and
That's
swipes
because it
right
hit
over the
me
top
too
of-
hard on the top of the head. I was like, ow! And then it just swung over the top.
Yes.
You probably like sunk a foot into the ground.
Yeah, compacted your spine.
You're like an inch shorter now.
I feel like I've clocked my head hard enough.
Honestly,
God,
still
I've
nothing
done
compared to that werewolf transformation.
That's true.
Fuck, that would be miserable.
The amount of popping of your spine is...
Does damage matter if it's magical for you?
I think he's resistant to everything except for psychic.
Except psychic.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
resistant
everything
to
except
Even with magic weapon, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's what I assumed, but wanted to make sure I wasn't, shortchanging you here.
I had to look at it real quick. But yeah, that's correct.
Some Jacob Ootses.
That a boy.
Elliot.
Right? He sees Anubis out there laying blows on Olnok, and he's like, I gotta do something. He's gonna keep shooting him, 'cause that seems to be working pretty well. One of those is gonna hit. Well, wait, the other one might. No, 15.
Nope.
15 hit? No. Okay, so only the other one hits. Second arrow, that was 6. 13 points.
Awesome.
Yeah,
You are
13 points.
very
Magical.
consistent.
Did a lot of 13s.
Yeah. Any movement, bonus action-y flavored things? Nope. Okay. Olnok, you got domed
Yeah,
by a big-ass statue.
I'm gonna take a swing at him twice with my extra attack.
Okay.
18 plus 9?
Hits.
3 plus 9?
Misses.
That's like the third time you've rolled a 3.
It is. You're also weirdly consistent.
11 plus 8. 19.
19. All right. He is starting to look real rough.
God damn it.
I mean,
Die already.
He is a dog, right? It's rough.
Motion, bonus action-y flavored things?
I don't think jackals are technically dogs.
They're more like coyotes.
trying to think if I
Yeah.
have any
They're
bonus.
their own
Lot like
species.
coyotes,
Yeah, they're
They're
they're definitely
free
their own
taunt.
species.
Okay. What do you
Actually,
say?
I'm just gonna kind of rub my head like,
Fair.
Ow.
Suitcase. There is a large dog. Jackal flavored monster.
The suitcase would like to cast Firebolt.
I am surprised.
what?
Go, Gadget, Firebolt.
You don't even have to get out of the suitcase. You just poke one eye out in your finger.
Yeah,
and
that is
then
a 24. Yeah. Honestly, if I had any other magical shit to be doing other than Firebolt, that's 8 points of fire damage.
Alrighty. Mel.
Oh, hold on. I have to switch
Oh,
suitcases.
sorry. Yep, that's right.
You gotta come on one that
Oh,
has.
fuck. This one's really tight. I couldn't fit
Yeah,
all the way into this one.
someone's got the zipper lock on the suitcase and you couldn't get it open.
Damn it. It's a 12.
Okay.
So I go to zip it up and I get hair caught into something like that. So it's-
Mel, there is a puddle of gargoyle near you. Emery appears to have some wicked indigestion, and Olnok is hitting a rock.
I'm looking at Anubis going, God, this is gonna hurt, and I'm gonna go and try to punch Anubis.
All right.
yeah,
Imagine
punch another god.
The
Get a
magic
phone block off
around
my
your
back.
fist is giving you a little bit of cushioning, so you're not absolutely destroying your hands.
Right? Oh, that's not great.
Magic box.
That's 15.
Misses.
And whatever's 8 and 6.
Misses.
14.
Well, I did think it was gonna hurt.
Your hands feel okay.
Oh, good.
Emery, Mel is shadow boxing.
Mel's gonna try to psych herself into punching a second god.
I want to move so I can catch this thing in the acid blast, but not either of my friends. So
Okay.
if I have to be in melee with it to do
You
that,
would
then that
probably
is
need to be. Yeah.
fine.
You could be in melee behind it, though. Aiming kind of like across it. Because you got two
Yeah.
people up in melee with it. I'm
Yeah.
assuming
it's
you're both
a
in its
15-foot
front.
cone, that's all. So I just want to make sure
So
I'm
you could be on
not
its
hitting.
side
Yeah.
and kind of catch it with the
Cool.
side burst.
Yep, we'll do that. It needs to make a dex save.
God, it's got advantage on that. What does he do? Where is it? Dex save?
Yeah.
That
And
is
stay 14.
still a fail. Still a
All right.
fail.
It takes
Nice.
11 acid damage.
Go ahead and describe that.
Nice.
Ah, yes. Okay. So I don't think this one melts into a full puddle, but the acid still kind of starts to break down the stone, but it starts kind of at the head and just works its way down. It just slowly stops moving as
Nice.
it disintegrates enough.
There you go. You
Right.
have defeated my Nubian puzzle.
For fun, can Olnok just keep beating with it with a hammer until it turns to dust?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, I'm doing it.
I bet at this point you thought you were gonna get out of here without an ad break, didn't ya? Well, I'm sorry to have to inform you, but that is a privilege that only our fine patrons on Patreon get. That's right, for only $5 American a month, you can get access to unabridged, early access, ad-free episodes of this podcast. In addition, you also gain access to our other campaign, The Side Quest. A group of semi-competent mercenaries accompany Mel's dad, Mr. Kelly, across the American desert as he tries to actually be a father and save his daughter. Also, if you are one of our clever listeners who took advantage of our discount code with Pinecast, please let us know. I know there are 2 of you out there who did so, which leads me to believe that there are 2 podcasts floating in the ether that I'd love to give a shout out to. One of the best parts of the TTRPG space is its ability to help build community, and I'd like to help build ours. On that note, as always, please follow us on our social medias, like and subscribe to us on your podcasting app of choice, or even tell us your answer to the weekly question on Spotify. Thanks again for listening to this episode. Let's get back to DIA.
We
Oh, James, he said there's Tums in one of those suitcases.
Guys, I'm stuck in the suitcase. Help. I got a little ambitious with this one.
I go up to try to help, but I'm not good with zippers either, so it's just Mel like
Yanking, and he's just
trying
his
to
hair's
unzip.
caught in it. You're just shaking the hair back and forth. Go untangle James from the suitcase.
Elliot is gonna move deeper in. He wants to listen or look around to try to figure out where that kid got taken to.
Perfect. Give me an investigation check, for favor.
4.
You don't think you're gonna find him with a 4.
A hand was out of the suitcase holding Tums.
Oh, good. Thank you. I take the Tums and open the suitcase the rest of the way. All right. So we should.
You know what?
the rest
I'm
of
gonna
us look around, too.
pull because we're in a very large building. I'm gonna pull the magic broom out of my pack.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand it to Jacob
Okay.
and tell Jacob, well, I don't want you to get further than about 60 feet away, but I want you to see if you can see or hear where that kid went.
Okay.
We are now search and rescue.
Yeah, don't go far, but see if you can see better with elevation.
Yeah, get high enough to see over some of the obstacles.
Because those things could fly, so there could be a chance that he's like up on a ledge or a balcony or something like that.
Okay, Mr. Elliott.
Yes, be very careful about that.
Fell off the
Definitely
table.
belly flying.
Fell
I
off the
can
table.
cast mage armor on Jacob.
Ooh, let's check up stats.
Can you have it on you and Jacob at the
Yeah,
same
it's
time?
not. It's not concentration.
Nice.
A willing creature who isn't wearing armor.
He is
I would
not wearing armor.
Say no to that.
All right, before you take off, come here. And I'm gonna cast mage armor on him. His armor class is now 13 plus his dex.
Okay.
And what happens when you roll on the mild magic table?
Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
With Jacob in immediate proximity.
I don't go off.
Oh, thank
Wow.
you, Jesus.
Holy
Wow.
crap.
I'm using all of my good rolls on the stupid wild magic.
If there was ever a time, it's when you're in close proximity to the kid.
Casting a defensive spell on him.
Here, this will
Yeah.
make you better. Oops.
Or the one which just turns you into a bright-ass flashlight, just blind him.
Right before he's off to investigate.
Yeah.
Here, this will help. Flash.
What's this? Okay, let's see. So he goes up. He's cruising around doing aerial patrol. And fucking at 20. Good.
Atta boy!
He is on it today.
I'm glad Jacob's rolling better than that gargoyle.
Yeah.
Good thinking, Elliot, for the room idea.
So he goes up and then immediately lands next to you guys. Said, I see a bunch of scratches on that bit of the floor over there.
Okay. Thank you. You can hang on to that broom if you want to. But wait, no,
I
down,
didn't
say leave.
down. Don't leave. Hang on to the broom in case you need it.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, and then I'm gonna head towards where he pointed out the scratches to me.
All right.
I think the rest of us will go with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Follow behind. Snacking on a couple Tums.
Quite
I found some
quite a few,
peanuts, too, if anyone wants any.
Send me the peanuts.
Toss.
So as you guys are moving through, just because, you know, not a lot of things take place in DIA, and I want to point out some of its
Throw
weirdnesses.
peanuts.
As you're looking specifically at the floor, because he just pointed it out, there are 4 areas of the floor that have got these descriptions engraved in them in a language none of you can read. First one says Besh Dit Gehi, and it's got a picture of like one of those white silver gilded leaves where they replace the leaf with silver. It's got one of those embedded into the floor. Another one says Zit Dit Gai. Another one says Ninani Nikaya. And then Sis Najini are engraved in the floor.
I've never been in this airport, but I don't think this is part of the original design of the building.
No, it's
I-
not.
I'm gonna go with no, but DI is weird enough, maybe?
That
They
sounds
did
like
have an Anubis
Navajo, and it
statue.
could be.
I know, exactly.
And you're also, as you're walking along, you're looking at the walls. You see that there are 3 rather odd. It's a 3-paneled mural. They stand out. It's a weird picture. The first panel shows a vaguely Soviet soldier marching with a gas mask on, with a roughly AR-15 style rifle and a large sword in its hand, towering over these scared children with a row of weeping mothers off to its side and a background of crumbled, destroyed buildings behind it.
Now that definitely doesn't look like it should be here.
It doesn't look like it should be, but it is.
I don't
what's-
think
it's
I've
there.
ever been in this terminal.
That is there. That is part of DIA.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
That is not out of place. That is not a alternate dimension. That is what the mural is.
They have weird art.
And
there.
it gets weirder.
The second panel shows quite a few children at the center of the panel, weeping over a display of dead animals, and there's a couple people in glass coffins. Very Snow White kind of coffin, with a raging forest fire behind them.
What the fuck is this doing in an airport?
And the third panel shows all of the children of the world holding their nation's flags, very happy, with the soldier from the first panel lying gray and dead at the base of the panel.
Okay, well, at least it was a happy ending.
I'm very puzzled by this.
It's
I
an
don't
odd
want to
mural.
ever be in this terminal.
And finally, you make it to the area that Jacob pointed out, and you find it's a large section of the floor, a perfect square of the floor. And in the dead center of the floor is a gold-gilded picture, for want of a better word, that appears to display a minecart. Very simple. It's just the outer border of a minecart with two wheels visible, a pile of something at the top, and the letters AU and AG engraved in the center of the trapezoidal minecart body.
Okay, I actually get that one. Gold and silver.
And this is where the scratches are, kind of around the edge of this very large chunk O floor.
If I look straight up in the air above us, do I see anything above us?
The hole is above it, but no creatures or nests or things of that nature.
Do the
Hey,
scratches look
Jackie.
like they're leading anywhere, or is it just like this looks like they've been landing and taking off from here?
It's their perch.
You can see that the scratches are on the floor next to.
Mm-hmm.
James, let's see if we
But
can
not
see if
on
this is
this.
a door. Let's see if we can get this open.
Okay.
Gotcha.
How do you plan to do that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I get down and start trying to twist or push on things or see if there's a gap we can pry, see if this is some kind of a door.
Can I investigate it for any kind of like moving mechanisms?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's probably under construction.
That's not great. That's I can do math. 13.
With a 13, you can see that the scratches are very much on the floor around this. I'm going to use the word tile. It's a really fucking big tile. Like probably like a 5x5 foot tile.
Gotcha.
The tile itself is not scratched up. And with that roll, you can see that the wagon wheel or the cart wheels are ever so slightly bowled out.
So it looks like maybe we can press those as buttons.
Yeah, I will relay that to the group.
Do we want to stand? Can we stand next to the thing and press the buttons? Or is it too far to
You'd
reach?
have to be on it to push buttons.
I could do it, and if worst case scenario, I can use my swishy cape to get off of it. If shit
We
goes
could
sideways.
also have Jacob with the broom. He could sit on the broom and twist it. He could up.
I think let James do that one.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
s-
he's got cape of teleport, so even if he gets dropped into a hole, he can blast himself out.
I'm going to step under the thing and attempt to push buttons.
Okay. You push on the hard floor.
The wheels.
And the
Yeah, the
floor the floor pushes back with an equal force.
Weird.
So it's a
So
floor.
they're not buttons.
They're not
The
buttons.
raised wheels are not buttons.
They're not raised, they're concaved, like a bowl.
concaved. Oh.
They're bowled out, not raised out.
Oh,
If I did a bad
okay.
job describing, I
Okay.
apologize.
Gotcha. I don't think this is working.
You think we need to put something in the bowls?
Gold and silver.
I have a little bit of silver.
And we do have gold coins too,
Yeah,
right?
I got a few gold coins from the.
That's right.
We could do that.
Yeah. You want me to do that?
Yes.
Cool.
You take the silver and you put it under what? AU or AG?
AG, I think that's silver.
If I
think it is.
remember correctly.
Yeah.
And AU.
And then AU is, yeah. But we'll do that in that
Well,
order.
I would have got it backwards.
You are able to get you get it down in there, and immediately you feel that tile sinks down, and it starts to rotate under the floor.
Huh.
Like it dropped, and now it's starting to pivot away
Oh, interesting.
slowly enough.
It is opening a thing.
Yep.
Okay,
You should
cool.
jump off of it onto the floor.
Yes, I
Is
will
this
do that.
standard build for a DIA?
You know, there were, like I said, there were conspiracy theories about secret things underneath it. But it's so busy here all the time.
I
that
don't
it'd be
think this
hard
is
to
subtle.
investigate. This is the security area
Yeah, who the hell was going to
No
put
one's
silver and
hanging
gold on the
around
wheels in the
here.
ground?
to test
Come on.
stuff.
No
It turns
one
out this is just the
carries-
TSA break room.
Jeff rolled decent. He grabs your silver and gold back out, and the mechanism's able to keep going. So you don't have to sacrifice your goods.
Cool.
Do you mean Jeff or did you mean Jacob?
Jacob didn't roll for shit. Jeff rolled well.
All right, Jeffrey, my boy.
Apparently, Jeff got bored of watching the horses and came in to see what all the noises
Oh yeah,
about.
he's outside. You lose your stuff. Just kidding.
That's
Sorry.
Yeah.
we
Nope, that's
left.
good. I forgot he was outside.
Damn
I
it,
you.
didn't
Joffrey.
give you a lot of silver. Just a little bit.
So what you see is a stone spiral staircase leading down into a black abyss. And that is where we're going to end the episode.
Did it go? Did it make the stairs as it was opening, or were they there already?
They were there already.
Well,
Yeah.
guys, it's all downhill from here.
Theater of the Mind is Jeremy Arfsten as Elliot Brandybane, Amanda Arfsten as Melanie Kelly, Michael Bernal as Ulnock Fargard Johnson, Michael Downs as James O'Brien, Kasey Weingarten as Emery Lee, and myself, Mike Schock, as your Dungeon Master. We release new episodes every 2 weeks, so our next episode will release on February 16th. If you want to follow us, our social media and website can be found in our link tree, which can be found in the podcast description. Also, in the podcast description, you can find a link to Pinecast, as well as our referral code to get you 40% off your first 4 months of a paid membership, as well as our referral link to Epidemic Sound, which gets you a 1-week trial period to their excellent platform. The music this week was sourced from Epidemic Sounds, who we are not sponsored by, under the Creative Commons license. The songs used in order are Spiral Geometry by Kabi Costa, Goliath by Dream Cave, Place Your Bets by Xperia, and The Detective Story by Ruiki Zhao. We also used Glass, Double Glazed, Knock x2 from the Sound Effects library. The Theater of the Mind theme, ad break, and outro were written by Mike Schock. All people, places, events, etc. are used in a fictitious manner. Any similarities to people, places, events, characters, other things, etc. are purely coincidental.
Not 16 last session.
Okay, so I did hear that right. You did say passive 16.
Yeah, passive
Yes.
16.
Okay.
And once I level up my dexterity again, it'll be passive 18.
So, because I am a monk now, I feel obligated to take wisdom just because my wisdom is so terrible. even though I'm
Oh, sorry, not
apparently a
not my
charisma-based
dexterity.
monk.
Sorry, my.
I really want to take the alert
My
feat
wisdom,
because
sorry.
it would totally justify Mel's anxiety.
Yeah, it makes sense. You can absolutely take it.
You're also learning like actual life lessons on the road and like becoming more reliant on yourself than other people.
You
like
are forcefully
you
gaining
are
wisdom.
Yeah.
growing into
Become
yourself as
another
a person.
Become another
Which
person.
is why taking wisdom makes sense too. But
Yeah.
I just really want the alert feat because I'm like, yes, I have anxiety and everything scares me now. What the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
Do you have to
Yeah.
have a certain wisdom score for alert?
No, but
No.
she can't take the wisdom.
I
if she
can't do
takes the
both.
feat.
I have to do one or the other.
I think in the
Gotcha.
long term, the wisdom will serve you better.
Probably.
Yeah, it'll be helpful for a lot.
But
They both make
like alert's a
sense.
fun feat to have, but a lot of your effects and stuff are wisdom based.
Yes.
So if they're rolling against your spell DC,
I think I determined.
This is a good time for a break. If
Yeah.
you want to
I
take
think I determined one that like because I did the Way of the Open Hand, it's not until like level 10 or 11 that any
That
of
you have
my
stuff
feet
that
or
matters.
any of my features actually matter for
Gotcha.
my wisdom score.
interesting.
If I had taken one of the others, then having a poor wisdom score would totally be hurting me right now. But
So you have time to build it up,
yeah,
basically.
I also like that one because I can heal myself.
There you go. Very useful.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like, is this episode? I didn't think we'd been recording yet. Have you done
No.
anything yet?
Hasn't been crazy long, but